My life before I met Jesus, I was born and raised an atheist. I had very little exposures. I remember I had a best friend in high school that would sometimes bring me to church. And I would say up until recently, I always felt like there was a lot of chaos before me meeting Jesus in my life.
I would describe my life as it was busy, consumed with work, and I felt like something was empty, and I felt like I was missing something. Growing up as a Catholic, I always felt something was missing, and then went to university. I was faced with many atheists and atheistic views, and almost became atheist, but questioned greatly, and I was never really exposed to the scripture or the Bible. As life went on and pressures of life with hectic job, I felt increasingly like something was missing.
I met Jesus through John, I guess, in a way. John was the person that really asked me if I would be open to hearing like his love for Jesus. And through just being open, I was able to find like this real sense of peace and love in my heart that I never knew could exist.
It's actually my sister who shared a video with me. It was a Seventh-day Adventist speaker, and he was talking about various prophecies. And as a student of history, I listened intently and realized what he was talking about actually was true. For the first time in my life, I actually felt fulfilled. I felt like reading the Bible satisfied me in a way that I can't even explain. And Tam and I started dating, and I talked about we should go to church. At the time, we were at my place on the island, and it's a bit rural. There weren't any really close churches, and she actually recommended and went online and found Church in the Valley streaming live at that very moment. And we started watching it, and I was really impressed just with the sermons, and just it was great, and it was so accessible. And it happens that she only lives 5 minutes away from the church, so the next time we were in town, we went to one of the sermons, and it was just as we had seen online.
I found Church in the Valley through searching online. I've driven by this church many times. I just live down the road, and I didn't realize the church that I found online was the same church, beautiful church that I've drove by so many times. And then John and I started watching online, and then I decided to reach out to Church in the Valley to see if there was an opportunity for Bible study, or like how can I deepen my knowledge and also connect John and I to be able to deepen our connection together. My life has changed a lot after meeting Jesus. Like, I'd never read the Bible before. I didn't actually know any stories about Jesus or like Noah's Ark. I honestly knew nothing. So I've learned so much, and now that I've met Jesus, I feel like it's opening some doors for me that I had never imagined that like it would develop my character more, or develop who I am more, or develop my relationships deeper. That was really unexpected for me. Especially, there's always going to be difficult times in your life, and I feel like the difficult times are easier now with what I know today.
That's a great question. How did my life change after meeting Jesus? So I would say that the big one is just a sense of calm and peace. There's nothing to fear, and as long as you're with Jesus. And I do feel blessed too. Like I've gone through some difficulties in the last few years, and knowing Jesus, having a relationship with Jesus has given me the strength and courage, and I feel so much more fulfilled. But I also have a sense of calm, peace, and confidence to deal with the challenges. I'm deciding to get baptized because I want to honor God. I want to show God and Jesus my faith, and not only spread the word of the gospel, but also I wanted to show that ultimate commitment and shed my old self and get baptized.
I decided to be baptized because of my journey in the last year and what I've learned. I want to take that step to commit myself in front of John, and in front of the church, and in front of my friends and family, that this is something that is important to me, it's serious to me, and it's a journey that I want to take for the rest of my life.